Welcome to F4 U.S. Championship today. I'm Kyle Benjamin. We're here at Pittsburgh International Race Complex just outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for rounds 10, 11, and 12 of the 2018 F4 United States Championship season. This is the series' first trip to PITT Raceway, and to be honest, it's been a little bit of a challenge for the top three championship contenders. Global Racing Group's Benjamin Peterson and J. Howard Shue, Christian Rasmussen battled all season at the top of the standings with DC Autosport's Dakota Dickerson. But the top three ended up chasing a new challenger this weekend, the five-car squad of Crosslink Kiwi Motorsport. Team drivers Jose Blanco and Austin Kazuba took the front row in qualifying and then led race one until a lengthy caution bunched the field. On the restart, Jay Howard's Teddy Wilson got a great jump to steal second from Kazuba, but couldn't hold off driver 34. Austin blasted to the inside of the final turn to take back the spot. Blanco watched that battle in his rearview mirror as he powered away to take his second win of the season.
In the tests, we knew we had a very fast car. We just had to put everything together, and we qualified well, got the pole due to the penalties, and yeah, got the win.
Drivers and fans alike got a treat at Pittsburgh with a chance to watch the first ever F3 Americas races. The brand new series is the next step for F4 drivers up the development ladder. And two F4 veterans, Balthasar Leguizamon and Kyle Kirkwood, battled up front all weekend. And in the end, reigning F4 champion Kirkwood broke out the broom, sweeping all three races.
It's actually a really, really good race car. It's very good tires on it. The wing setting's really good. Just the feeling of the car is great. The Honda engine in it, it's a great engine, and it's producing a lot of power. And it's just a very well-balanced race car.
Well, the whole point behind the F4 United States Championship powered by Honda is to give young racers a viable platform to move from karting into race cars. And with that in mind, Enroque and Ligier designed a car that's relatively easy to drive but provides a little bit of a challenge. And to put that to the test, the fine folks at Crosslink Kiwi Motorsport let me borrow one of their race cars. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. It's been a long time since I've been in a race car, but you know, we're gonna have a little fun here, showcase the Honda performance, the Honda power, the K20 engine, and, well, try not to hit anything.
Here.
Okay.
For upshift is this pedal,
Okay.
and you don't need to lift off the throttle, but to change down, you lift off the throttle and pull down that shift.
All good.
Once I mastered the fine art of launching Conrad Clark's 31, I feel like I caught on pretty quick. The JSF4 is forgiving. There's plenty of power and more than enough mechanical and aero grip to instill confidence, but it can also bite back if you get just a little too confident. To be fair to both the car and my ego, this spin happened at the end of the session, after a bit of tire fall off. The Pirelli P0s are very grippy, but in the hot Texas sun on a slick racetrack, well, things can get tricky in a hurry.
This thing rips. They've done a great job building and designing this car. I mean, when Max Crawford and those guys said the whole idea was to make it drivable, they weren't kidding. It's really easy to get up to speed with one of these.
F4 U.S. Championship today is being brought to you by Honda. The F4 United States Championship is powered by Honda and presented by Honda Performance Development. And by Speedcom Communications. For more than 20 years, the world leader in motorsports radio and communication systems. Find out more at speedcomracing.com. Go faster than you ever have. Bridge the gap between karts and open-wheel dreams. Discover your inner champion. SCCA Pro Racing continues its long history of developing great drivers with the new F4 United States Championship. Join us on this epic journey, redefining racing. The driver eradicates entry barriers to become a seasoned pro, affordable and straightforward. This is where you belong. Welcome to the F4 United States Championship, sanctioned by SCCA Pro Racing.
The Sunday morning sun already heating up the track as the drivers strapped in for the second race of the weekend and the 11th of the season. Again, the Crosslink Kiwi Motorsport cars of Jose Blanco and Austin Kazuba led the field from the drop of the green. Blanco took the first lap, but then Kazuba swung wide on the inside. Going into turn one, he outbraked Blanco to take the top spot. But it was Kiwi teammate Joshua Carr who really showed the speed. He blasted by Kazuba to take the lead on lap 7 and never looked back. Meanwhile, Blanco ended up in the grass. He fell to 19th at the end. Another late caution froze the field in place. James Raven, Teddy Wilson, and Dickerson followed Carr across the stripe.
And once I got to Austin, I had a good run out of there. He made a little mistake. I knew I had to try and stay behind him as long as possible down the straight, otherwise he would block. So I pulled out last minute, did the pass, and it worked, and we pulled clear. So I was very happy with the car. You know, thanks to the guys, they put an amazing car together for me. I'm just so happy with this win, you know, it's amazing. Hopefully we get many more.
Take a look at the F4 U.S. Championship lineup, and you'll see that nearly half the field is made up of non-U.S. competitors. This weekend at Pittsburgh, the field featured 3 Brazilian drivers who were both friends and rivals, just like they were back home.
I raced with Artur and Eduardo in karting, and now I come back in other country and race together. It's very good.
It's nice not only on the track, but outside the track. We have dinner together, we lunch together, so that's pretty cool.
Eduardo Barrichello, Francisco Kiki Porto, and Arthur Laced find lots of time for fun around the F4 paddock, but they're quick to point out that the commitment they're making, along with their families, is no joke.
It's me and my mom here because my dad and my brother are in Brazil because my dad just had a race. He especially won the race. And people think the F4 is kind of that I'm playing to drive, but I'm driving it seriously. Like, I'm coming from Brazil to come here.
Here, we are really focused on the race, and we always do simulator time together, so it's really cool. And our dream is to go to, in the future, to IndyCar, F1, so start together here in F4 is really cool.
One of the biggest surprises from the first 2 rounds of this weekend was that points leader Dakota Dickerson didn't end up on the podium. Fortunately for him, his main competition couldn't do any better, and he held a narrow points lead going into race 12.
Yeah, I think we have to take strategic risks. Certainly, I think we can definitely win from 5th. Obviously, with the point scale in the FIA as well, winning would give us a huge points jump on Christian and Ben. So we're going to be fighting for points, but definitely taking a strategic approach to the next race.
Dickerson got a good jump from the start, but couldn't get past 5th before another long caution. On the restart, pole sitter Joshua Carr jumped out to another sizable lead. A couple of teammates, though, eventually tracked him down. At the end, he just barely held off Jose Blanco at the stripe. Arthur Laced took 3rd for his first career podium, and the first time in F4 United States Championship history that a single team took the top 3 spots.
Feels great, 2 wins out of 3. Couldn't get much better than this. Took us a little bit to get the car in the right place throughout this season, but I think now we've got it, and yeah, we can start challenging the front guys more often.
They're coming into it, right? They've been practicing all year, and this is it. It was their time, and they did an amazing job. I just want to thank the whole team, the Crosslink Kiwi Motorsport. They just worked so well together, and we're on the podium. We did it. 3 wins and tons of podiums.
Here's a look at the points heading out of Pittsburgh and into the next round at New Jersey Motorsports Park. Dakota Dickerson still your points leader, but this time he's 26 up on Benjamin Peterson and Christian Rasmussen. James Raven, on the other hand, has chipped into Rasmussen's advantage. He's now just 5 markers back of the 3rd place spot. Joshua Carr, Jose Blanco, Teddy Wilson, Austin Kazuba, Arthur Laced, and Jacob Abel round out your top 10. The F4 United States Championship, powered by Honda, will be racing at New Jersey Motorsports Park in mid-September. Until then, thanks for watching. I'm Kyle Benjamin.